Talk to this guy. Let's welcome him to the show. Grey's Anatomy star Jason George. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, the weekend's almost here. I got my honeydew list to look forward to. Everything's good. It's good. So
glad to hear.
So, Jason, you got it. I mean, 12 years running on Grey's Anatomy, and you guys are still going strong. It's unbelievable.
Going stronger than ever, right? I mean, it's Shonda Rhimes knows how to put it together, knows how to put a strong show together, and a lot of people had question marks about when Patrick Dempsey left the show last season, but you know what? Ratings have been better than ever, and it's because at the end of the day, as much as you want your friends on TV that you see every week to be happy people make for boring TV if they're happy for too long.
That's right.
Find a way to shake it up, and Shonda knows just how to shake it up. So. 12 seasons. We're going into our 13th, and I don't think we're trying to stop anytime soon.
So tell me, how is it working with Denzel Washington kind of behind the scenes on this? Because he does some directing stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, Denzel came through this season to direct. We had this really fantastic episode earlier in the season. It was really kind of the midpoint of the season. It was like our first episode back after the winter break that we take now. And it was an episode that just put Ellen Pompeo's character, Meredith Grey, put her through the ringer. Really got a phenomenal performance out of Ellen, put her through the ringer. And then they tell us that after the table read, we go to the table read, which is where we get to enjoy the story just like the fans do. But we don't know what's going to happen until we read it. So that's always a party and always fun. And, people are having conversation afterwards and excited about the episode. And then they kick everybody out of the room. It's just us and the actors. They go, oh, and by the way, Denzel Washington's going to be directing this episode. And everybody flipped out. So when we finally get around to shooting the episode, normally everybody shows up at 6 a.m. Everybody shows up in sweats, jeans, whatever, and going to hair and makeup. Women were showing up wearing heels, wearing nice jeans to go out. People were dressed at 6 a.m. in the morning. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I get sweats, but Denzel gets, and they're like, yes, that's right. That's how that goes. Denzel Washington. Whatever.
So what?
It's Denzel. He's just got that kind of magic. But what can you tell us? What is the magic of the show? That show's been on so long, and we're in Washington State, so it's kind of supposedly filmed in Seattle. So what's the magic of Grey's Anatomy?
Well, it's Seattle, right?
That's the magic, the Seattle.
I think it's that Shonda has this great concept of how to blend together the relationship stuff with the medical drama stuff, with comedy. Knowing that when you make it really funny, you can also get really big drama. So she has a little bit of everything. So no matter what it is that you're looking for that night, you're going to get some of it. You know what I mean? If you're looking to laugh, you can laugh a little bit. If you're looking to cry, you can cry a little bit. If you're looking for just a procedural, medical, I want to know how how doctors think, the intelligence of how to save a life, get some of that. And then if you want to be like, I just want to lay back and watch two people fall in love, you get some of that. She knows how to get a mix together that's pretty incredible.
So how tough is it as an actor to, get familiar with all the medical terminology and all that stuff? Because I used to be a paramedic for a while, and, when I watch, like Grey's Anatomy, it's like, oh, you guys are just nailing it. You're nailing exactly what the procedures are. You're nailing all of it.
Yeah, well, we put us through medical school. We each did a good, 3, 4 years. No, we have no clue what we're doing. The truth is that, I took Latin when I was in high school because I was planning on being a lawyer, and they say you want to understand what all the habeas corpus, what all the Latin words mean and stuff.
Right.
So my thing is, I can say anything. I will say it, and I will look like I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll just rattle off the tongue like it. But if you actually quiz me on it, not a clue in the world.
That's why they call it acting.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can act like I know what I'm doing. But then we have a great medical consultant, Linda Klein, who comes in and explains the stuff to us. They actually even give us glossary of terms, so we can understand the pronunciations properly. And then she comes in and explains, you want to put your hand here, and kind of runs down the medical procedures. And then we do our own research on the side, so we have some kind of understanding of what's going on. But it's a whole process to get us looking, basically confident on camera.
So, Jason, what is next in your future? Any big projects coming up? And I have one more little trick question at the very end.
Right now I'm working on this. I'm working on these programs with a group called MASK, the Multiracial Americans of Southern California. And what MASK does is their whole their whole thing, they're all about reconciling cultural differences within individuals. If your parents are from two different cultures, or within two people from two different cultures, if they're in a relationship, or within those families, or within society in general, it's all about helping people from different cultures peacefully coexist. Is what Mask is all about. And so I'm trying, and they're fiscally sponsoring a documentary that also is really going to be all about that. And so I'm helping them raise funds through Prizeo.com, Prizeo.com/Jason. You go to Prizeo.com/Jason. You can donate $10 to this organization. It all goes to fund programs that help people from different cultures peacefully coexist.
Nice.
And you can also get 10 chances to win a raffle. And if you win the raffle, you get a free trip to Los Angeles to hang out with me on One Incredible Thursday. And on that Thursday, we'll do whatever you want to do, but I might have to go to work. If I got to go to work, you got to come with me. And wouldn't that suck if you have to be a fan of the show?
Yeah,
oh, well, that would be awful, Jason. I don't know what I would do about that. Wow.
Well, good. We're going to put
it all wraps up that night with a big private party where we will live tweet the Thursday night shows. Hopefully the premiere episode, but we'll work around the schedule of the winner. And so you'll be the envy of millions of people on social media because you'll be doing selfies and live streaming to the internet on Twitter and Facebook, hanging out with me and some of my friends that I'm pretty certain you'll recognize. But you got to donate to win. So you got to go to Prizeo.com/Jason.
I'm logging on right now. There's my $10, and bam, I'm going to win this contest, Jason.
Well, you can donate more. You don't have to stop at 10 because you have 50. You get a T-shirt, and if you donate enough, it even goes all the way to a Skype call from me and my friends from work. So we'll Skype call you and your friends. You know, or dinner. At a certain level, I'll even come give you dinner. So there's a whole bunch of different things that are definite prize levels that you definitely get if you donate a certain amount of money. But even if you don't win the big raffle.
Well, I'll tell you what. I hope you enjoy having dinner with Stacy Lee because she's all over it right now.
I'm totally on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason. One last question before we go. Who do you think is going to be our next president?
I think Hillary Clinton is going to be the next president.
Okay.
I really do, just because I'm not the biggest fan of Trump. To me, my problem. Where do I start?
You don't have to.
Oh yeah, you don't have to.
You don't have to say it if you don't want. But I was just curious.
Wow.
It's just I think Hillary's going to be. I think all that experience versus too much bullying, too much divisiveness, too much tearing people down and keeping people apart. That's not the America I want.
There you go. That's a very good observation, Jason. Thank you so much for being on the show. We'll definitely get this promoted to help out and see if someone can go down from maybe Tri-Cities and hang out with you on the set of Grey's Anatomy.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
All right, Jason. Have a great weekend, man. We appreciate you spending some time with us today, man.
You too. Y'all take care.
All right. Thank you.